Sweet 16 press conference following the... Sorry, I did not have the final score up.
I don't even know what it was. 63, 61, something like that.
68, 65.
Thank
That was
you guys
close.
so much for helping me.
68, 65.
And the 68-65
quarter was
victory
bad.
over the
Yeah, they came
Ohio
out
Wesleyan University Fighting Bishops. First off, can I get your opening statements, Coach?
Sure. First, congrats to Ohio Wesleyan on a great game and a great year. They're very talented. Their seniors, their fifth years are extremely good players, and easy to see why they were an at-large and a deserving at-large selection. That second half, they played great. Yeah. And I was proud of how our kids bounced back, though. We went from a lead to dug ourselves a little hole, but we've been there before, and our kids didn't panic, and they just dug back and, replayed the things we've been doing all year long.
All right, Kaylee, Belly, any opening statements before I open the floor for questions?
Just proud of the way that we battled. Excited to get to spend another day with our team, and it's a fun group. So excited to be in the Elite Eight, which is something that none of us, Coach has obviously been there before because she's a legend, but we've never been there before, so it's an exciting time.
Yeah, all the credit to Ohio Wesleyan. They're really a great team, and it was a great game. It was fun to play, but just the opportunity to keep fighting and playing together one more day is something that we really get to live for, so we're a lucky group to be able to do that.
Awesome. I will go ahead and open the floor to questions.
All right, we'll start with Kaylee. I did the broadcast last year at Ohio Northern, and I remember you getting fouled, going and hitting 2 clutch free throws. It feels like when it's clutch time, we've seen you hit buzzer beaters at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the first half in this game. Do you just feel comfortable when the clock's winding down, or you just happen to find the ball in your hands?
It goes back to preparation. These are shots that we practice. These are situations that we practice. And my teammates somehow end up getting the ball in my hands, and they have confidence in me, which brings up the confidence in myself. So it goes back to preparation and having my teammates having confidence in me. So I'm not shy from those moments. I feel like we've played in a lot of big games, so it's kind of become routine, if you can call it that. But I'm just happy to help in whatever situation to bring my teammates a win.
And this past Monday morning, we're spring break, right? I look in the gym 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, Kaylee's already in there getting shots up, so that she prepares when she says that. She's not just saying that. She's in the gym.
All right, now, Bella, I was going to ask you, Coach mentioned, fighting back there in that third quarter, you guys, things really started to go Ohio Wesleyan's way momentum-wise, and you guys responded. How does that look from a player's perspective, on the court?
I touched on this a little bit last week after the Washington and Lee game, but really just being able to focus on each other and continue to play together is something that we really honed in on today. I think when Ohio Wesleyan was going on their run, we started to play more one-on-one rather than as a unit, like a group of 5 rather than one team. So being able to lock back in, and I think that's a testament to our maturity and our leadership, freshman through senior. It's not just the seniors' leadership. So being able to really focus for each other and love one another in those moments and just playing for one more day.
Coach, I was going to ask you, a lot of coaches with about 25 seconds left wouldn't have taken that potential game winner so early there. What does that say about your confidence in your players that you're we can take the potential game-winning shot with 17 seconds left?
We just wanted to get the first good look we could get. We're down 2. We got to get a bucket. At that point, you're not waiting for the buzzer. You're just going to get the first good look you get. And thank goodness Kaylee found herself right there, and she's got a nice high release and can get that off. And, I think that was, only 3 you made all game. But
it's
only
funny
one that
because,
matters.
I was talking to Emily Irwin at halftime, and we're both pretty perfectionists when it comes to our game, and we were both kind of talking about how we hadn't gotten going from 3 too much, and she just told me you're going to hit one at some point, and luckily came at the right time.
Manifest.
Yeah, that was your guys' only three-pointer of the fourth quarter. It couldn't have come at a more opportune time, for what it's worth.
Yeah, hey, it works.
And this is just a general question for all of you. So now you've been through 3 rounds. Like, how is your preparation changing for this upcoming game? Instead of having a week, you have 1 day going into tomorrow.
Well, we don't tell the players we're doing this, but on Monday and Tuesday, we're really preparing for 2 different teams. And Illinois Wesleyan plays very similar to Ohio Wesleyan, and Oshkosh plays very similar to us. So it was actually fairly simple in that regard. A lot of press break and just being us, and we'll see who we play then.
Yeah, and to piggyback off that, I think from a player's perspective, we truly believe that like our league and our non-conference schedule prepares us for anyone we're going to see in this tournament. So being able to reference back to, this tendency or this set is like one of the teams that we saw in the OAC really helps us from that perspective. So, just the toughness of our conference and our non-conference schedule prepares us for moments like this.
Yeah, kind of piggybacking off of Kaylee, I think really from a player's perspective too, just continuing to focus on like having fun with it. I think that's one of the nice things about having that 1 day to go for the next game, because it doesn't allow you to sit back and like overthink like, oh, this player is going to be player of the year or whatever. Like, you just have to get to go out and play and just keep playing one more day.
All right, that's all from me. You guys have anything else you want to say? Are we good?
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
See you
That
tomorrow.
sounds good.
Woohoo.
Great win.
Betsky.
Just heard from Baldwin Wallace following their 68-65 victory over Ohio Wesleyan. We will be back with Ohio Wesleyan shortly. And welcome back to the press conference following Baldwin Wallace's 68-65 victory over Ohio Wesleyan. First off, Coach, do you have any opening remarks?
No, I just want to, say how proud we are. I am of our team, our program, and just the opportunity to represent, at this level at the, round of 16. And want to thank Illinois Wesleyan for all the hospitality. And, again, I think we did everything that we could do. And again, I'm just proud to sit next to them.
And before I open the floor to questions, any other opening remarks from you girls?
I don't think so.
All good. All right, I will now open the floor to questions.
Coach, I was going to say you have a lot of experience, a lot of veteran players, a lot of seniors, a lot of fifth-year seniors. What does that mean to see them leave it all out here on such a close game? You mean couldn't have been any closer tonight? Like, what does that show from that leadership?
It's exemplary of what they've been for 5 years. Some of them, Carly Ross, 4 years. We got every ounce we could out of all of them, and they came back for a reason. And I think they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, and it's more about what they did off the floor than on the floor. We fell short tonight, but if you follow us at all, they're better people than they are players.
And I was going to ask, you guys were a team that really started rolling here late in it was kind of the month of March, and a team that I think a lot of people's expectations you overperformed. How do you think you can build upon that? And then I was going to ask, players also, what did that mean to you guys as a team more late in your careers?
I feel like we have performed consistently throughout the season. I think that when you rack up wins, I think people just start paying a little bit more attention. We knew what we did all year, and if you look at our statistics, we pride ourselves in our press. And if you look at our turnover margin, that's what we've done all year. And then our points off turnovers is what fuels everything else that we do. And it was unfortunate tonight that we got in some foul trouble early in the first quarter that didn't allow us to do that. But our response in the second half, again, represents what we talk about, every day, about a quality response. And we came out in the second half with foul trouble, from the number 1, number 2 point guard in the country, and then a sophomore leading our press with foul trouble, and still played our game and did what we had to do. So I feel like we stayed committed to who we are, and that's what we talk about. And couple things didn't go our way tonight, but that's why we play the game.
And then to any of the players who want to respond here, I'm saying being able to perform, I thought it was funny, 2 teams from Ohio. I'm from Cardington, so I'm very close to Delaware. And I go to the Strand all the time. So, they don't know my name, but big Typhoon guy.
That's a good choice.
But, 2 teams from Ohio, you guys travel here. What did that mean to be able to hit that next level? Feel like this is the big time, we're a big deal, essentially.
I think part of the reason I committed to come to OWU when I was a senior in high school was because of the vision that Coach had for the program, and it aligned with what I wanted to do. And so coming in as a freshman, I knew that was our goal and what we wanted to get to. And so over these 4 years, everything that we've done has been to get us here. So in your earlier question, when you say what's it been like to surpass what maybe other people would have thought, for us, we weren't surpassing it. We knew we were going to be here, and we trusted the work that we've put in. So it's just been really, really nice to kind of reap some of the benefits of the work that we've put in and to do it together.
And building off that togetherness, when it comes to looking back now, kind of on your career at Ohio Wesleyan, being able to go this far late in the tournament, and an excellent game, regardless of who won, that was going to be just an absolute barn burner. How does going out with a close one make it? Does it make it sweeter, or does it make it more bitter? I guess is my question.
I kind of feel like it's a little bit of both. We're grateful that we've had our first time making it to the NCAA. We did not have a close game, and I think that was pretty hard to swallow. And this one will too, but I think what we can do is we can walk away proud of how
how we responded, how much effort we put in, and genuinely we all left it on the floor. I mean, there was no doubt in my mind that everyone gave 110%. And so I think the loss itself is going to be a little bit bitter, but it's sweet to know that we got to be a part of such an amazing team.
Coach, we'll ask you one more. You have a great group of seniors on your left and right here, and you guys have used the mindset of pride, passion, purpose all year long. How has this group kind of embodied that for you, and how do you think their embodiment of that is going to bleed over into the future?
You know, it's what we've had the same core values for 40 years at Ohio Wesleyan. So, you know, that's the first thing. And then how they embody it is, you know, we talk about pride. We want to have people come to Ohio Wesleyan that has pride not only as a player but as people. And they are that. And everyone else downstairs in the locker room right now. You know, passion, you see our passion. I mean, it's undeniable. And then, you know, purpose, it's not just about coming here and winning games and, you know, advancing in the NCAA, but it's about finding your purpose in life. And, you know, we do it better than, as good as anybody. And I'm just proud to have people come to Ohio Wesleyan. So if you want to press and you want to play and you want to be a part of something that's pride, passion, and purpose, contact me.
We're going to have to get an Ohio Wesleyan, Illinois Wesleyan press on
Okay.
this. Maya Smith might come at me for saying that on the record here, but congratulations on an outstanding season. Thank you for raising the level of Division III basketball and a great performance tonight.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much.